Welcome back to another EEC podcast. I'm your host, Mr. C. It's been too long since my last podcast. Today, I got a guest. And you may be wondering, why am I talking like this? I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, or or aliens in the world, or whatever the heck you are. I have no idea. But I'm just going to continue talking like this, just to see if I can make you guys laugh, or just be an idiot. Alright, well, this is my, not my co-host, maybe a friend, I don't really know anymore, to be honest. He might be, like, a brother now, because he kind of, like, got food with us, and we kind of tortured him yesterday. Like, we made him walk 7 miles.
7 so long miles.
But this is my friend. He's from the brand Lost Future. We'll keep his identity a secret. You guys know the trick. I don't like revealing myself, because if I'm ever, famous, I kind of want to have a private life. I'll tell you about it, but I don't want to show my face. Anyways, we'll call my friend here Mr. X. Why? Not because of Malcolm X or anything. It's just because it just sounds unknown and interesting. And he's just making weird faces, so he just might not be helping himself. Well, introduce yourself, Mr. X.
What's up? I'm Mr. X. That's it.
Nah. What should we talk about today? Well, for starters, you were looking at my Yu-Gi-Oh card, so let's just talk about that.
Yu-Gi-Oh. A game I used to play when I was I played it like 3-4 years ago.
You were about to say when I was a kid.
Hey, I played it seriously when I was a kid. I only played it minorly when I was an adult.
Well, was it because your roommate got us back into it?
Yeah.
What even got him to want to play again?
I don't know. Mr. V was just a nerd.
Mr. Who?
V.
Oh, I get it. Wow, Mr. X, you're clever. You catch on quick.
Yeah.
My last guest, whatever his name was, Supreme or whatever, he couldn't freaking keep his name or my name out of the freaking podcast. So every time he kept talking, I had to freaking bleep him out.
You gotta be clever.
I know.
You gotta be smarter than that.
He ain't clever or smart enough. I love the guy to death, but still, come on. Yeesh. By the way, what was your favorite card as a kid from Yu-Gi-Oh?
If you're talking about the original Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, the one with Yugimoto and all that nonsense.
I always loved Obelisk the Tormentor.
Why? Because he torment people?
I just like the color blue, to be real. And he was blue.
Just because it was blue?
Only reason.
I'll be honest, I kind of like Slifer.
Slifer was dope, but Obelisk was blue.
I know, but here's the thing. Slifer, Long Dragon, awesomeness. He literally brought the thunder. Literally, thunder to the game.
Obelisk brought the quake to the game.
To agree to disagree.
Yeah.
We both have our opinions. I won't fight with you today about this. If we had a showdown, obviously I win. Oh, someone thinks they can beat me.
Mr. E is funny.
You know what? It's Mr. C, FYI. I could be Mr. E or Mr. C, doesn't matter. It's the EEC podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. My feelings are hurt a little.
Just a little.
Just a little. Shoo.
You said yours was Slifer?
Mine was Slifer. I love Slifer, the Sky Dragon. That thing was it was just huge. Like, imagine that, a giant dragon just coming out of nowhere and, breathing thunder. Not fire, thunder.
I will agree, Slifer, when he first came in the show, it was amazing.
He was dope.
And Yugi first, not even Yugi summoned him,
that bald head. Well, technically it was Merrick. Technically it was Merrick, but he's a puppet.
It was cool.
He's a mime dude. That was creepy. I'll be real with you on that.
I thought it was cool the way Yugi defeated him too by making him run out of cards.
So
kept summoning the revival gem.
Dude, that revival gem freaking was. He was amazing. And then I like how Yugi kept on using, Slifer kept on building up a power.
And kept drawing.
Kept drawing over and over. He's getting stronger, but, the stronger they are, it doesn't matter if you have good defense.
You're going to end up losing anyway.
Right? It's amazing.
Goddamn shame.
Yeah, that guy was getting so mad. He was like, stupid cards. Stop. And boom.
He used his own power against them.
Dude, have you ever met a girl who likes playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
About once or twice, yeah.
Really? No, I found out my ex watched it.
Hey, everybody watched Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid.
I know, but I asked her, and she was like, it's a secret. And I was like, what do you mean it was a secret? She's like, if I tell you, you'll have to die. And I was like, I might as well die. We're all gonna die. Might as well tell me, right? And she's like, okay, I used to watch it. And I was like, aww.
Damn, she gonna kill you for saying that. You would say you would be lying in an ocean of blood.
I hate your pun. Ocean line of... How'd you say it?
I say, you say... I don't know what the fuck I just said.
That was the dumbest thing, but yet most cleverest thing I ever heard. She's probably listening to this, so she might kill me later.
It's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke. Ugh.
It's not ocean of blood.
Please stop. Ocean of blood. I'm probably gonna get an earful on that one. Nice try. They're probably confused, like saying "Ocean of Blood." What does that mean? They'll never get it. Are they talking about Aqua from Final Fantasy? Yes, she's my ex.
Wait, Aqua's from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man, no, I got that wrong. I don't know why. I always think Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts are always similar.
Shake my head.
I'm sorry, I always get them mixed up.
You're supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts fan.
I am a Kingdom Hearts fan.
You
I messed up big, okay?
You messed up big time.
Nobody's perfect. You gotta understand that.
You just played the game like what 3 months ago?
I liked it.
But you can't get the name.
I got Master Aqua's name right, and Terra and Venice.
And Venice? You mean Ventus?
Ventus? No.
Are you planning a trip to Italy soon? Wait, that's not even Italy.
Get your facts right.
I'm sorry, I mean LA.
LA. We're going to Venice Beach. Oh shoot! When was the last time we went to LA? Was that our trip?
That was back in
April.
Yeah, no.
It was April.
April. Yeah.
'Cause I remember I called in for work just to get the days off.
I think it was after my birthday.
Yeah, and then we went to freaking Universal Studios. It was hot.
It was so fucking hot.
I literally just wanted to cry.
It was like 100 degrees out there.
Can we go to Disneyland next time?
I want to go to Disneyland in December.
December sounds like fun.
Thinking about it.
I mean, why not visit the most magical place on earth?
And it actually be cold in LA, so.
Ooh, true. But also bring a little air relief of clothes or whatever, because sometimes it does get hot, even during the holidays. It's odd.
I want to see if Miss D will go with us, so we can actually afford a good hotel this time.
Miss D.
Miss D.
Oh, I cannot figure. I was like trying to figure that out. I was like, "Who's Miss?"
I'm trying to talk in code.
I love you, buddy. You do great. You should be on my podcast more often. Shoo, Miss D. I need to see her again. Yeah. Not because I think she's hot or anything. I'm just curious.
Miss D does have a fat ass. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Buttocks.
Buttocks. Her gluteus maximus is it's quite ginormous. Not gonna lie, my ex is a lot prettier.
Yeah, that's facts.
She's pretty. I'm sad we're not together a little.
Looking into her eyes, you're like looking into the bright blue ocean.
You need to stop where you are going with this. I mean, here's the thing. It just didn't work out because, well, one, we kind of rushed into it at first, and she kind of made a point there. Because originally, she broke up with me first, then I kind of ended up with her, and then it just kept going back and forth and repetitive. So now she just wants to be friends, and, respecting that as much as I am, you eventually fall back into old habits easily.
Yeah, I say that was the same problem with my ex. When we start talking again, try to be friends. And
then you just fall back to old habit.
Be back into old habits, talking to each other like we used to, even though we're not together. I feel like it's never really a good idea to be friends with your ex, to be real.
Yeah, but I care about mine. Like, I want to make sure she does well, and, I like to stay in contact.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys can, know to never cross that boundary, it's fine enough.
I know, it's hard.
It is hard.
Because, I don't know, we started talking like that again recently, but then, then I think, I was like, are we dating again? But she's like, no, we just gotta be friends. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's better off that way.
Yeah, for now. Who knows?
If you think about it, there's a reason why you guys broke up. What am I trying to say? You guys shouldn't get back together because there is a reason why you guys separated.
True,
and
but
if that thing isn't fixed there's no reason to get back together.
True.
It's like breaking up with somebody because they're a conceited asshole. A few years later, you see them again. That feeling's still there, but they're still the same person. Do you go after that person again?
And then it's just gonna end badly.
It's gonna end the same way.
I'll be honest. Some of my friends just fall back with their exes, and it's worse than mine. Like mine, I genuinely care about and wouldn't want to do anything wrong by her, but they do it because they like the feeling of having someone there, but then they get screwed over because they know they're gonna get screwed over.
It's a sense of comfort.
You
something you already know and something you're comfortable with.
So it's like someone you like talking to, basically.
Because they know you and they understand you.
And then they know what you need.
And at that point, they're no longer judgmental. So sometimes you just want to tell somebody something without judgment.
Word, my friend. Word.
Judgment is the one thing as we as human beings fear the most.
That is true. I'm a very shy person when I talk to girls, to be honest.
I mean, everybody's shy. You just gotta get rid of that. I mean, I feel like even the most smoothest people are sometimes
have a hard time talking to girls.
But you just gotta get into your groove. Once you get into your groove and you get that person that truly feels you and connects with you, I feel like you will be. It's just clicks automatically. Just click. Everything just feels just right.
I guess you have a point on that. That's true.
Yeah, I've only felt that once. Everything just keeps clicking.
I don't know. Do you ever feel like there's such thing as the one person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life? Do you believe that?
See, back in the day, I felt like that was a thing because sometimes you see those old couples that said they've been together for over like 60 years. Just like that was really your one. Like you guys have been together for life. You guys haven't even cheated on each other. You guys just been with each other. And you guys may get tired of each other once in a while, but you never look for infidelity or look to do each other wrong. You guys are just there and you guys love and appreciate each other. And you guys keep fighting to be with each other. I think that's the dopest shit. But like in this day and age,
that's
it's harder because of the way we are as a society.
There are like fake people and then people who just use you for money or whatever.
I mean, that's always been a thing. But like the way men and women are nowadays, it's like
it's more difficult.
Either men are dirty, cheating scums, or girls just want money. So it's like, and then the guys they go for that have money end up cheating on them, and they feel like they're just being used, but they're using somebody at the same time. So it's like
it's repetitive.
Turnaround century. But it's like no girl just wants the simple white picket fence life, and no dude just wants the white picket fence life anymore. We want extravagant.
I guess. I don't know. Cause for me, I just want to like meet someone who I can like just be with. I don't want to like talk to any. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna talk to other girls, but not like that. Cause you have to talk to people. Obviously, you can't just stick to one guy or like just guys only. Obviously, you're gonna have friends that are girls, and it's normal, right? But if you're like committed to that one person and they can trust you, knowing that you won't do anything, then it should be all fine, right?
Yeah.
But then you gotta think about it. Some girls who were like cheated on and stuff like that, they have a hard time trusting guys.
See, I understand that too, but the whole, my last so and so did this to me. It's like it's not fair to the person that you're trying to talk to at the same time. Cause it's like that person is not the person. Hold up. The hot Cheetos get into my throat.
Serious conversation about hot Cheetos are in my throat. That's when you know it's spicy. That
person that you're talking to that's a new person isn't the person that fucked you over. So, in their defense, they shouldn't have to deal with what the last person did. I mean, unless it was like bad. Like, there's certain things that stick with you through life. But something like cheating, not everybody's gonna cheat on you. Not everybody's gonna use you. If you get to that thing again, at least you keep it in the back of your head. Know the signs, and when the signs appear, get out of there. You know.
Mhm.
Like, there's no reason to keep that over somebody's head because the next person has to deal with your issues, even though they're not bringing those issues upon themselves. You know, like if a dude cheated on a girl, if she shows no sign of ever cheating, but you still accuse him of cheating. It's like that's not fair to him. Or if a girl was a gold digger, but this new girl is showing the signs of being a gold digger, don't bring that past trauma to the next girl because it's gonna push her away, and vice versa.
Wow, that is actually makes a lot more sense, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people just need to hear that or get a reality check, to be honest. It's not doomed. Well, relationships aren't always meant to be doomed, right?
Yeah, no relationship's meant to be doomed. It's just how
How
go
you,
upon it.
and it's like you gotta take care of it at the same time. You know, it's like, well, it's like you're living together, but you're not living together.
Yeah, and it's always good to be friends first, because if you be friends first, you know what you're getting into when you get into a relationship.
It makes sense because you know that person well enough when you're as friends. And then if you develop feelings like that, then, you know, it's cool to try and see if something happens. But then it's also kind of weird when you're like, oh, I like you. And like, well, I don't feel the same way. I like you just as a friend. Sometimes that kind of like drifts people apart.
I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to be mature enough to deal with that. Because I actually had that situation recently where I told one of my friends I liked her. I said I think I like you. I didn't say I like her.
So you were still like conflicted inside.
Yeah, it's just because we started talking and I thought like I was getting those type of feelings. So she ended up going on a trip. She went away for like a week and a half. I left her alone. I didn't text her, nothing. She came back. She was acting kind of weird towards me, but I still talked to her. Like, oh, how was your trip? She said good, but I got sick. And I was like, oh, okay. And I went to go talk to her. She was all weird, and then she stopped talking to me completely. And I never got like the answer why. And one of my Miss D actually told me she confronted me. She was like, "Oh, you told her you liked her," and I was like, "No, I told her I think I like her. I wasn't sure about my feelings at the time. I just thought I did, but ever since then, she just stopped talking to me."
That's
because I said I think I like you. Not I actually like you.
I don't think people can really like comprehend that or like really be like, oh wow, my friend likes me like that. But you know, it's fine. We can still be friends. But then some people are like, nope, can't do it.
That's my thing. I was fine with you. We were friends before, you know. Like I thought I liked you, so it's like it ain't nothing really changed except me thinking that I liked you for a slight second.
I mean, I've told a friend of mine I liked her before, but you know, that didn't happen, obviously. So we're still friends to this day, and she still talks to me and all that. So you know, you just basically how you handle it is really the key. How to maintain a friendship if you tell them you like them or not.
Yeah, I think on that portion it was kind of her fault.
How so?
Because I didn't treat her any different way. I kind of just stayed the same. But she kind of just started getting weird.
She started getting weird?
Yeah, like, when I went up to talk to her, she was kind of, like, hesitant. She kind of wanted to stay away from me. That's when I kind of realized what was going on. But I wanted to talk to her. But she didn't want to talk. So I can't talk to somebody that doesn't want to talk.
True. It's like you want to help that person or talk to that person or try to understand why they did what they did, but if they don't want to talk to you or let you in, then you really can't do much. At least you did something on your part trying to like confront her, but nothing. Not much you can do about it.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's just how life is.
Yeah, and I figured my thing is if I live so many years without you, I can continue living my life without you.
True, but then you also hear the people that are saying, "Oh, I can't live without you." And I was like, "You lived before you saw her."
Yeah, you lived X amount of
or
years
him.
before you even. If you guys lived together since you guys have known each other since birth, like you
That's
guys came
one
out
thing.
the womb
That's
side
one thing.
by side. That's one thing, but
if you barely know this person for like a month or two, or even like maybe a couple of years, but
you can live without that person.
maybe not even a quarter of your life, then you can live without that person, like you said.
Like you may just feel like shit for a while, but you're gonna move on. To
Everybody
different
does.
things.
Except with some crazy people.
Yeah, some crazy people will still stalk you and kill.
To this day.
To this day.
I don't want to talk about
To
it.
this day.
I don't know. I think that shit sums up our topics for the day. What do you think?
We started with Yugioh and we ended relationships.
What are the odds?
Yu-Gi-Oh builds relationships.
Hashtag
lesson of the day.
Yu-Gi-Oh builds relationships. Well, guys, I appreciate it as always. My friend here, Mr. X,
Hey.
most likely going to be in my next podcast, if anything. Always a pleasure having him. Remember, check out Lost Future on Instagram. It's a clothing line, so Lost Future Clothing Line, was it?
Yeah.
Check
Lost
it.
Future Clothing on Instagram.
Look it up. Just you know, give him a follow or a shout out or whatever. Whatever floats your boat. They might do sometimes free jackets giveaways. So, you know, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I got a free jacket, so, you know. Just because he came on this podcast, he had a free jacket for me. What a kind gesture, right, Mr. X?
I guess.
But anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Remember to like this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and YouTube or whatever platforms I'm on. And as always, signing off and have a great day. And any final words from you, Mr. X?
Hey.
All right, have a great one.